Oregon fans told us that it was impossible. Sports news reporters from all across the country told us that we were crazy. But now, you have Oregon fans burning jerseys. They're no longer rooting for the Ducks. They hate Mario Cristobal and his entire family. The sports news reporters, they're apologizing all across social media, or they're going into dark mode, into hiding, and they're not saying anything at all and just trying to change the subject, deleting tweets, pretending that it didn't happen. They didn't say anything. And here we are on December 6th. Manny Diaz has been fired, and we have hired our new head coach, Mario Cristobal. Mario, welcome home. What's going on, Canes fans? I'm all smiles here on the Coach Coop YouTube channel. Mario Cristobal, yes, has officially been named our new head coach, and wow, what a roller coaster ride this entire thing has been. If you're over on Twitter, or actually rather if you're not over on Twitter, I don't recommend going over there because it was just an absolute madhouse, and it was nothing but people butting heads and arguing over the last few weeks. And this guy's right, this guy's right, this guy knows somebody, but then this guy knows somebody, conflicting reports left and right. But at the end of the day, you know what? It doesn't matter because we got our guy. Now, let's talk about this just a little bit. I'm not going to go super in-depth in this video, but this is just kind of the announcement, letting everyone know that it's officially official. But Miami and Mario Cristobal do come to an agreement. I think that a lot of what took so long is, they were trying to get all the details right in the contract, and Mario was working back and forth with this guys. Whether you want to believe it or not, because they wanted to make sure they had everything in there that he wanted and desired. And then what took so long is Mario is a stand-up guy, and he wanted to be the first one to inform his players and his former staff before it leaked onto social media or before everyone started reporting it out, and that's how they found out. And I can commend him for that and respect him for that. So he wanted to tell them first, and he did. Now, Miami agreed to a 10-year, $8 million per season salary for Mario Cristobal. It is going to be the most we have spent on a head coach as far as I know. And what's even more exciting, not necessarily more exciting, but will help get you even more excited, is the fact that we are investing the most money in a staff in program history. And what I mean by that is basically they have given Mario Cristobal a blank check and said, go get who you want to get. What OC do we want? Do we want Joe Brady? What defensive coordinator do you want? Are we going to swap in a new strength and conditioning coach? I hope so. We need to just absolutely, guys, clean house. I know some of you guys want to retain DVD. You want to retain T-Rob. I get it. I know that we have some guys that are pretty good at recruiting and other various things, but I want a full fresh start. I want Mario Cristobal to come in and him feel like that he can do whatever he needs to do. And hopefully, guys, this also paves the way for some future facility upgrades as well, because Mario Cristobal, let's just be honest, guys, he came from a program that has superior facilities compared to Miami. Do we have some nice, decent things? Sure. But we're pretty far behind Oregon when it comes to those things. So hopefully he comes in, he evaluates everything and says, okay, this ain't working. We definitely need to upgrade this. Or, okay, let's change this up a little bit. I also want to touch on the fact that there are a lot of fans who changed their mind on Mario Cristobal, that were actually backing out after he lost the Pac-12 championship game. And I have to tell you that regardless of what the outcome was in that game, I still would have been okay with bringing in Mario Cristobal, 100%. We don't even need to go into all the details. He won 2 of the 3 Pac-12 championships. Miami can't even get there consistently. We made it in 2017 just to get demolished by Clemson. So what are you guys mad about? What are you upset about? I truly do not understand. Mario Cristobal the season's not even started, right? But Mario Cristobal is 100% an upgrade over Manny Diaz in so many categories. It's not even funny. And he's not even coached a snap yet at Miami, and I can promise you that. And it looks like that Mario Cristobal did put out a short little statement, and I want to read that off. I'm just looking at it right here on my phone. He said, "My family and I are excited to return home to the University of Miami. which has been so instrumental in shaping me as a person, player, and coach. This program has an unparalleled tradition and an exciting future ahead of it. I can't wait to compete for championships and help mold our student athletes into leaders on and off the field who will make our university, our community, and our loyal fan base proud. Man, it is wild to think that Cristobal comes in, first off, and just secures the bag. 10-year contract, $8 million per season, and then literally the day of, the dude leaves his team meeting from informing his players. Dude is literally walking out to his jet, making phone calls to Miami Hurricanes recruits and other potential recruits. So where does our recruiting end up at? That's something that I really want to pay attention to, because the early signing period is sneaking up on us, guys. It's going to be here before we know it, and we weren't doing too hot leading up to this point. I know that we did get a commit the other day, a big commit, but I want to see how far Mario Cristobal can take this with such short amount of time, because what is Mario Cristobal known for? He loves recruiting, and I'm so excited to see where he can take this team, especially whenever he has a full season and off season to recruit, of course. But what can he do for us in this short amount of time? Because his name does carry some weight. His name alone will make some recruits do a double take. Maybe some recruits that ended up committing elsewhere might end up calling back home, right? Welcome home, Mario Cristobal. I'm ecstatic that you're here. There was a little bit of bad blood and some beef with Manny Diaz and the way that the university handled it, but I discussed that in my previous video that I uploaded a few minutes ago. We'll dive deeper into the Mario Cristobal stuff. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see who he brings on for the rest of the staff. We're going to do streams and videos talking about that, and it's just going to be a wild, exciting offseason. I don't 100% know yet how they're going to work the bowl game, which we've still not talked about on this channel either, the Sun Bowl with Miami taking on Washington State. Obviously, Manny Diaz is not going to coach it because he's been given the boot, but I don't really know how they're necessarily going to work that because we are very short-staffed, and I mean that quite literally. I'm at a loss for words. I did not think truly overall, though, as much as I was optimistic and I knew they were going to can Manny, it's still always in the back of your brain like, these nice things don't happen for us, guys. Think about it. We always get the short end of the stick, it seems like, and it's always bad thing after bad thing after bad thing, and it seems like nothing good or positive ever happens for us. I was honestly starting to get worried that we would never win another national championship in my lifetime. But it's time that finally the people up top have gotten fed up. The fans were already fed up, but the right people got upset and angry, and now we're spending that big boy money. We're not playing around. So now we just have to get the rest of the coaching staff in place and make it elite. And we've taken that first step, guys. This doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't mean a thing until it actually equals results on the field, and I understand that. But I firmly believe that this is absolutely a step in the right direction. So stay tuned on this channel, guys. I will keep everyone up to date as best I can. We'll have some live streams coming up talking about all this. And, of course, lots and lots of videos discussing it as well. At the time of filming this, I do not believe Dan Radakovich, former or current Clemson AD, possibly former Clemson AD, has not put pen to paper yet. So I believe that Mario Cristobal and Radakovich were going to meet, talk about some things, but you know that they already discussed this, right? During the interviews, they had to bring it up that Mario Cristobal was target number one, and it's just wild to think that we truly got our guy. Like, if Radakovich signs as well, we poached Clemson's AV. We poached Oregon's head coach. That should just show you the weight of this logo and what it means. It has so much power even when we're down bad. And also the fact that, you know, we're dropping the bag and we're spending some serious money on this thing. So leave your comments down below. Welcome Mario Cristobal back to Miami, guys. Give him a nice warm welcome, because you never know who's going to run across these comment sections. I know that I did a wild, crazy skit for the Manny video, and I didn't do one for this one, but it's just because I'm pressed for time, and I'm just I'm in shock, honestly. I'm just sitting back, and I'm just in shock that all of these amazing things are happening for us, because I'm not used to nice things. I'm not. So leave your comments down below, guys. Remember, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, oh baby, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out.